Hi friends and family. Tonight's Thursday night thought is about intuition and playtime. One of my favorite things to do when I was a little girl was to play with Barbie. And I loved Barbie so much because Barbie could be anything she wanted to be. She could have relational issues. She could have experiences, travel. She could be anyone she wanted to be. And it was so much fun because I think a part of myself was living vicariously through Barbie. And I was finding out things about myself, what I like, what I don't like. Well, as I grew up and I no longer played with Barbie, I found that I really desired an outlet for that imagination. And there weren't very many outlets around that allowed for that. When I found journaling, I found that this became my outlet. And I started journaling at about the age, maybe 7, probably more around 9. And when I started journaling, I would open up my journal and I would write about any situation. And at that time, it was best friends or boyfriends or whatever it might be. And I wrote as if I was Barbie. There were no judgments, no limitations. I just wrote what was going on, and this is how I felt, and he was mad, and she was this, and all those different things that go on when you're that age. And it was fantastic because as I started to write, I actually started to see where maybe an idea was presented, or I would get an answer to something I really wanted to know. Well, I continued this journaling throughout my life, and I still journal to this day, and I will always journal because journaling is my playtime. And as I grew up, my experiences expanded, and I found that when I sat down with my journal, I could actually create experiences before they ever happened and find out if it was something that I would want to do or that would be beneficial for me. And it became this fantastic experience where I could live out through my journal being a different character. And what does that really mean for me? What are the intuitional messages, the guidance that would come through in that? Because let's be honest, how is it we really know what is it we believe? How is it we know right from wrong? So many times our idea of right and wrong is based on how we were raised and the example that we had around us. And we attach ourselves to that without ever questioning what it is we believe is right or wrong and listening to our own intuition. So in journaling and experiencing that playtime, I have found that by allowing yourself a place where there are no limits, no judgment, that is the best place for me getting in touch with my intuitional guidance. So that's our Thursday night thought. I look forward to sharing our next Thursday night thought together. Thank you for tuning in.